I just logged on to Hypixel and I see that the prototype lobby is filled with people, so I don't mind. Let me just go play the game. 9 people online. Please don't tell me this is what I think it is. Oh no. Hello. To keep this short, around 4 AM ET we will be closing Skyblock for maintenance. This maintenance will be approximately 4 hours. If it ends up being shorter or needs more time, we will update via this thread to keep you all aware. Fortunately, it is a game content update. In order to prepare for dungeons, we need to make some necessary changes to Skyblock. An update thread will be released for dispatch when maintenance is finished, so keep an eye out for it on the news section of our forums. Prepare for dungeons. Dungeons is coming up very soon. My accessory bag is not even maxed. I don't have full superior armor. Oh. Bruh, I'm totally not prepared for the dungeons update. Like my last video was a week ago. What is this? I just got the max accessory bag. I don't know what to do. So the admin that works in Skyblock finally released a Reforge update. It includes the Reforge update itself, the dungeon hub, and a lot of general changes. We're not going to get into the last one, it's not that important in my opinion. But the Reforge update and the dungeon hub are most important. So now I'm talking about the Reforge update. The Reforge update, weaker accessory reforges with much stronger weapon and armor reforges. Okay, that thing has been announced since early April. I think. No. In my opinion, accessories were like so strong. Like it's unbelievable how strong accessories were. I love that they get nerfed because most of them are really hard to get. Like some of them you need to do like a parkour or like a little quest to get accessory, but some of them you need to pay like a whole 30 million coins to get. So yeah. Universal reforges can only be applied to accessories from now on. So let me just give an example. You have the Godly Reforge. This reforge could be applied to accessories which give you strength and crit chance, crit damage, etc. And it could also be applied to armor, which is the best. It was the best armor reforge, and they finally nerfed it, which is a good thing because balancing. So now the Godly could only be applied to talismans, accessories, whatever you want to call it. Critical chance removed from almost all accessory reforges, but it's a lot easier to get a normal weapons. This is a good thing. You could basically, before this update, you could basically reforge all your talismans to Godly and get like 100 crit chance easily if you had all the accessories, obviously. And it resulted to everybody sitting in the end with max speed, dealing like 30,000 damage to zealots with 100% crit chance and getting like around 3 million coins an hour if they farmed correctly and got lucky by RNG. So finally they nerfed this. It's so cool. Like I said, they nerfed critical chance, so the base critical chance for players is now buffed by 10% from 20 to 30. This is so good because after this update, if you had like, let me just say like me, I had like 90% crit chance. After this update, I'm going to have like 60. That's how nerfed it is, and I'm happily that they buffed it a little bit by 10%. 10% is a lot. However, the combat skill now rewards only 0.5 critical chance per level instead of 1. Why? You already nerfed talismans. Why you gotta do this as well? I see you buffed like armor reforges, but still, why? What was the reason? Well, we want. Okay, they kind of explain it here, and I agree with them. So I'm not going to read the whole thing because, yeah, you can read it for yourself. I agree with them. Build diversity. Until now, changing build was nearly unthinkable. On top of being unnecessary, with the addition of dungeons, build swapping finally makes sense because you have different classes like mage, tank, etc. To help players change builds, we're introducing multiple changes. And this is where the actual Reforge update finally buffs things, I don't know what you want to call it. The weight of all Reforges is the same. There is no rare Reforge option anymore. If you want legendary on your sword now, the odds are simply 1 out of 9. Finally they fixed RNG. I hate it so much. Bro, that is finally okay. This is of course complemented by the fact that there are less bad options in the armor / weapon pool. Yes, finally they buff it. This was so annoying because you had so many bad reforges. The only good reforge for armor and weapons was godly for armor and spicy for swords. Okay, for armor, like maybe like, let me just say for instance, wise for speed, etc. Okay, you can now reforge your entire accessory bag. This is actually insane. This will help players switch over to better access. Oh my god, this is so good. I'm going to apply it immediately after getting game. The Reforge Anvil, unlocked in Obsidian Collection 10. You can reforge items on your island. Pretty cool, don't have to go to the lobby, but pretty unnecessary because I think the recipe is like 4 stacks of jetted obsidian, which is rare because the update just came out and the price will probably win kaboom on it. Healthier RNG, finally fixing RNG. Reforge stones. Oh my god. Oh my god. Epic. Attack speed. Until now, attack speed was a broken statistic. Yes, I totally agree. I reforge my sword and get like 33% attack speed, and I'm like, bruh, does it even work? But now you can go. You can go on the Hypixel website and go and check this out if you're interested. I'm personally not interested. I already checked it out. I'm not going to go over it, but pretty much they added a new Mythic Rarity. Not now, when Dungeons comes out. They add a new Mythic Rarity. You can upgrade your armor to a Mythic variant and you can get better stats, obviously. This is the Dungeon Hub. I'll get into that later when I'm in game. The general changes, mostly not important. They buffed abilities. Ability scaling, intelligence scaling is fixed. Every ability that deals damage will now do increased damage on the intelligent value. Finally, they buffed it. Some abilities were trash. Item balancing, they balanced a few items. They buffed the AOTT, which is epic. Changes to the AOTE, they no longer teleport for walls, basically. Finally, no glitches through walls, because it was really annoying when I'm like in the end trying to teleport and accidentally get blocked off in the obsidian, like the spikes, and I sometimes die. Like you can see, you can finally reforge all your accessories. I have 22 accessories because I'm quite bad at the game. I had, like I said, I had a few accessories. I can reforge them all, but I'm not going to do that because most of them are on itchy, which give you crit damage, and I'm quite happy with that. Like, let me see here, the godly reforge doesn't give you any kind of crit chance anymore. Like, basically, if you want free strength, you can get that with godly, but you can get more crit damage, which is, in my opinion, better. So if you wanna do that, change them, you can do that. I'm going to reforge like my zealous ones and my unpleasant ones because they're quite bad. Also, I forgot to mention, because the Reforge update just came out, that they made reforging 50% less expensive. So it's for a limited time because reforging costs a lot of money and a lot of RNG. So enjoy it while you can. So currently, to my knowledge, the best reforge you want to go for is Fierce for armor. If you want to go for a best on weapons, I'm not sure about that. I think it's still spicy. It may be legendary. Just keep that in mind. It may be legendary. To my knowledge, it's spicy for now. And if you want to get the best one for talismans, I say you go with godly. But keep in mind it doesn't give you any kind of crit chance. Or go with itchy being the best one in my opinion. I just keep that in mind. No, let me just get into the last part of my actual video and the showcase. I don't know what you want to call it. Call it whatever you want. The dungeon hub. And first of all, I just want to mention what there are 2 Jerrys on my island. What? They're like, why? Why are you guys here? So when you spawn into the hub, you go left and you see cat, you go like this way, up the stairs, up these stairs, and you see the dungeon portal. You go in and it doesn't warp you because the lobbies are bugged. Nice. And when the servers finally decide to let you into the lobby, you will be greeted by this beautiful spawn. I think this is the dungeons. Yeah, this is the gatekeeper. This is the place you will enter the dungeons. They're currently unavailable because dungeons isn't out yet. But the thing you want to do is go down here. You will see this beautiful NPC called Guildford, and she will. You need to select different race. Since I failed this parkour miserably, because I don't know where to go, I will get them offline. I'll finish off this video by showing you the fairy soul, where you need to go to get the dungeon hub fairy soul. Like a friend sent the location to me. I'll just show you where it is. Let's go. The coordinates for the fairy soul is 16, 125, minus 50 cents. So let's go to that place. I see it. I see. Yes. Okay. So here is the fairy soul. Hey, I didn't Fnafke here. This is not the only fairy soul. I will link Time Dio's guide, fairy soul guide, in the description. You can check it out. You can find all the 7 fairy souls. Now enjoy the rest of the video. If you guys enjoyed this little informative video about the update of dungeons, the pre-update, please leave a like, I don't know, subscribe maybe if you enjoyed it, and goodbye.